Hi. In Chapter 3, we'll study simple machine learning algorithms such as perceptron and Adeline. They are artificial neurons. Let's go to section 3.1, binary classifiers, artificial neurons. A binary classifier is a function which can decide whether or not an input vector belongs to some specific class. So it can be considered as two-class classification algorithm because it's decide in or out. It is a type of linear classifier. That means it is based on a linear prediction function. That means it is using linear separator. Linear classifiers are artificial neurons. Neurons are interconnected nerve cells that are involved in the processing and transmitting signals. Multiple signals are coming into the cell body through dendrites, and here inside the cell body the signals are integrated. Once the integrated signal magnitude is larger than a certain threshold, then output signal is made and passed on the axon. If the accumulated signal magnitude is smaller than the threshold, then it will be ignored. Such idea will be used particularly for perceptron. In the next section, okay, here linear classifiers. They are artificial neurons. As artificial neurons, they have the following characteristics. Okay, input is a feature vector x, and now each feature has a weight, so that if it is m-dimensional data point, then you have to find the m-component weight vector, so that the weighted sum through dot product is activation. Later on, we'll consider more specifically an activation function. But anyway, just we roughly say some component in classifiers. And decision output can be made in this way. Once the activation is positive, then we may say the point is in class 1. If it is negative, then we can say the point is in class 2. In machine learning algorithm, here unknowns are training. In training stage, unknown is the weight vector, and prediction stage, the unknown is activation, which means that through training, we have to find the W such that once points in class 1 should be, along with that activation, the values must be positive. The points in class 2 must be here negative activation value. In that way, W must be found. So in training stage, W is unknown. After finding W, now new point comes. Then, along with activation, now, and once it is gotten, and then if it is positive, then we can say the point is in class 1. When the point is the value is negative, then the point is in class 2. Okay, the examples for such the linear classifiers are here perceptron, Adeline, and supported vector machine. And in this chapter, we'll consider perceptron and Adeline, and support vector machine will be considered in chapter 5. Okay, this is end of the section. Thank you.